Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Odiaka. This is being Dianabeth. And I'm very excited to be here, finally. I've been procrastinating for so long. It's not been easy. Okay, so this might actually be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do because wow! I'm originally from Nigeria, but I currently live in Lisbon, Portugal, and I'm truly happy that you're here. You don't even understand. Before I dive into what this channel is really about, I'm going to give you a brief history about myself. I am from a very large family. I have 7 brothers. I have a sister. So we're 9 kids. When I was 10, I remember I had to leave because I was born in Benin. I'm actually from Delta State. I was born in Benin. My mom is from Edo State. My dad is from Delta State. So I was born in Benin City. And I had to go to Lagos to visit my auntie when I was 10. I remember this so clearly. I was told I was going to visit my auntie. And then I left. And I didn't get to go back to Benin for another 5 years. Yeah, it was crazy. The only other time I remember leaving Lagos was to go to Delta for my grandmother's funeral, where I got to see my siblings for I think it was a week or 5 days, thereabout. And then I was back to Lagos, and that was it for another 3 years. I never saw any of my siblings. And my mom, I wouldn't get to see her for the next 16 years. When I was 15, yeah, I left Lagos. I went all the way to back to Delta State University, Abraka, where I studied sociology. And I was meant to be in school for 5 years, but I was in school for 7 years, thanks to ASU. Oh, no thanks to ASU. Anyways, during my university years, I remember this. Okay, so because I was so skinny, I was being approached by agents. I'll call them, to go into modeling, and I realized, oh, I actually do have a talent or a flair for this. And so I went into modeling and pageantry, eventually pageantry, which led me to the biggest platform in Nigeria, where I competed at the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant in 2009, and I was crowned Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria Tourism, which meant I had to go to represent Nigeria in China at the Miss Tourism International pageant, where I won and was crowned Miss Tourism Africa. It was very exciting for me because that was my 21st birthday. Yeah, it was the best birthday present till date, I'll tell you. Fast forward a few years, there's been so many things that have happened. All right, after MGL, I graduated university. I relocated to Portugal. I got married, got pregnant 3 times, had 4 babies, yes. And in between all of this, I started several businesses. I was a fashion designer because that's truly was my passion for a long time. But when I relocated to Europe, it was quite difficult to maintain because my business was based back in Nigeria, right? So it was I tried, I really did try, but then I had to find my something else to do. So I went into software development, which I actually found that I had a flair for. Again, it was fun. But then when I had more kids, it became harder to sustain, because being alone overseas, far away from family and friends, it's quite hard to, you can't control everything. So I decided to control what I can, which is why right now I am a software developer turned digital content creator, and I'm in your space, yes, to share my space with you. Yes, don't worry, I promise I bring value. I'm going to be sharing vlogs, so I'm going to give you should expect lifestyle vlogs, where I'm going to be sharing the tips and tricks that I have learned along the way on how to maintain a large family successfully. Trust me, you want to know that. I'm going to also be sharing with you how to spruce up your space, home improvement tips on a budget. I mean, of course, if you can afford it, why not splurge? But most of the time, I find that I get bored, you get tired of things. There's no reason to spend so much money doing all of that, So on a budget, I'm going to tell you where you can affordably shop, online stores, apps, and how to use certain apps. I know right now, I mean, this is 2024, you might be watching this video in the future, but at the moment Temu is all the rage, and a lot of people are having issues shopping on Temu. Trust me, you want to follow me to learn how to shop on Temu, because Temu is my number one go-to shopping app. Don't worry, stay on this channel. I will show you everything I've gotten on Temu, how to get things for free, how to get things for cheap. Yes, for free, you heard me. And this is not about using any code, don't worry, just follow my channel. And then I'm also going to be sharing self-care tips for moms, busy moms who have their hands full. You know, I know it's so hard, it's a struggle. I mean, look at me. Will you believe I'm making this video on Christmas Day at 12 midnight? Yes, Merry Christmas, by the way. So this is 25th of December 2024, and I'm bringing this content to you, making this video because my kids are asleep. Yes, sometimes this is what we have to do. I also vlogging on family, you know, motherhood, sharing my personal experiences with you, and I know you're going to love it, because even the mundane things, you know, those things that we think are ordinary things, if we approach them with the right energy, you will find that they can be extraordinary. Just watch. Follow me for home improvement tips on the budget. Follow me for online stores and apps to go to. Affordably shop for things that you like, things that you might need, that you need, and things that you don't even need. Anyways, listen, I have value to bring. That's just the truth. Follow me. You will learn so much. So click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave your comments down below. I'll be waiting. Okay? And if you really want to know, you should watch my next video. I'm going to be sharing tips on how to shop on Temu. Yeah. I'll see you in my next video so we can shop together like a billionaire.